Hello everyone and welcome to today's class. I am Samirah. Don't be surprised that someone else is sitting here. Unfortunately, Johanna cannot be here and hurt herself somehow, so I'm jumping in for her. I hope that is okay with all of you. I'm trying my best to make it a good session, as good as possible for you guys. And since she was going to do a hip opener, I decided to actually do a hip opener sequence for you guys. So yeah. So today it's going to be a bit slower. We're going to really feel into the poses and breathe in it and actually stay there for a little bit. But first of all, of course, warming up our body. So wherever you are, make sure you're in a comfortable place, maybe putting up some candles, even though it's light outside, or putting on some music, however you feel most comfortable with. And yeah, let's just start this session slowly. So since some people might still be coming in, we're just going to start in a cross-legged position. So just sit down on your mat and just try to really be on your mat right now. Just let go of your thoughts, of anything that might be bothering you or anything you're really excited about. Just be here with yourself or with all of us on our mat today. All right, simply place your hands on top of your knees, palms facing upwards, straight spine, shoulders rolled backwards, and take a deep inhale in. And exhale. Find a point to gaze at and inhale again deeply. And exhale, close your eyes. Inhale again, straight spine. And exhale. Feel yourself grounded into the mat. Inhale deeply. And exhale, let go of any thoughts that might be going on in your head right now. Inhale again deeply. And exhale everything out. Now slowly open your eyes again. And take your right hand and place it on the right side of your body. Now on an inhale, lift the left arm over your head and exhale, bend towards the right side, gazing towards the ceiling, really opening up our left side body. Shoulder away from the ears and inhale deeply, creating as much space as possible. And exhale, maybe bend down a little bit deeper, keeping both hips onto the ground. Inhale again. And exhale. Maybe closing your eyes here, whatever is most comfortable for you. Inhale again. And exhale, maybe bend down a little bit deeper. Inhale one more time. And exhale fully. Now inhale, lift up. And switch sides, placing the left hand on your left side body and raising the right hand towards your ear. And exhale, bend towards the left side. Inhale again. And exhale, shoulders away from the ears. Gazing towards the ceiling, maybe closing the eyes. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale, maybe bending a little bit further down. Inhale again, making yourself as long as possible. And exhale fully. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release the arm down. All right. Now we're going to place the left hand right behind us and the right hand onto our left knee. On an inhale, make yourself as straight as possible, shining the heart forward and shoulders away from the ears. And on an exhale, twisting towards the left side and maybe gazing backwards over the left shoulder. Keeping both sit bones on the ground and inhaling deeply. And exhale, maybe twist a little bit deeper. Inhale again. And exhale, twist. Inhale, straight spine. And exhale fully. Inhale one more time. And exhale, release. All right, now taking the right hand on our back body or behind our body, and the left hand onto the right knee. Inhale, make yourself as straight as possible, shoulders away from the ears, and exhale, twisting towards the right side, gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale, straight spine. And exhale, maybe twist a little bit further. Both hips onto the ground. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale deeply. And exhale, twist. Inhale one more time. And exhale, release. All right. Now inhale the arms up above your head. Gazing towards the ceiling, shoulders away from your ears, straight spine, and exhale, slowly folding forward towards the ground. Try to make your back as straight as possible and hinging from your hips. Inhale deeply here. And exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper, but still keeping both sit bones onto the ground. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Now inhale, walk the hands back towards your body, coming to a straight seated position, and simply switch legs so the other one is to the front. All right, now inhale again, the arms up, gazing up, shoulders away from the ears, and exhale, folding forward again. Inhale, straight spine, hinging from the hips, and exhale, bend forward, gazing towards the ground. Inhale again, and exhale, both sit bones onto the mat. Inhale again, and exhale. Inhale again, and exhale fully. Now inhale, walk the hands back towards your body, and take a deep inhale in. And exhale, shifting forward into a tabletop position. All right, here we're gonna untuck our toes, simply placing the feet onto the mat. Your hips are over your knees and your shoulders above your wrists. All right, now we're gonna take a couple of cat and cows here to warm up our spine. So inhale, drop the belly, rotate the shoulders back and look up. And exhale, push yourself up with your hands and your knees, rounding the back. Inhale again, drop the belly, look up, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, round your back. Inhale again, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, round your back. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, rounding the back. Now on an inhale, come back to center and really ground your hands, spreading the fingers, tucking the toes, and slowly lifting up the knees and pushing yourself back into a downward facing dog. Maybe walking the feet here a little bit. Warming up our body and slowly waking everything up after this midday. Deep breaths here still. Creating the calm in our body through our breath. Inhale deeply and exhale. Really feel into this pose. From here, we're going to take a couple of waves that we're going to create with our body. So if you want, you can just watch me first. So first, we're going to bend our knees a little bit. And then we're going to start rounding from our lower back, engaging the core, so pushing it up. And then creating a wave with our back forward into a plank position. From here, we're going to bend the elbows a little bit, then bending the knees and pushing ourselves back into downward facing dog. Now, if you want, you can join me here. Inhale, bending the knees, pushing the lower back up, engaging the core, rolling up the spine into a plank position. Slowly lowering down a little bit, bending the knees and pushing yourself back into downward facing dog. Now inhale again, bending the knees, rolling the spine into a plank position, bending the elbows and the knees and pushing yourself back into a downward facing dog. Again, bending the knees, rolling the spine, plank position, bending the elbows and the knees and pushing yourself back into downward facing dog. Now let's take 3 more here, and you can go in your own speed. Inhale deeply and just roll forward and back in your own speed. It's a lot of body control here. And if you're ready, just come back to downward facing dog. Exhale deeply. Inhale, gaze forward, bend the knees, and slowly walk towards the front of your mat. Here, you can simply bend your knees a little bit and let yourself hang down, maybe grabbing opposite elbows. So the spine can become as long as possible, creating space. Inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. Inhaling deeply and exhale fully. Now inhale, rise up to standing, extending the arms towards the ceiling. And exhale, palms touch and hands in front of the heart. Now shake everything out a little bit. Hopefully all our bodies are warm now. All right. Come into mountain pose, simply standing here in the front of your mat. Your big toes touched and your heels are slightly apart. Gazing forward. Inhale the arms up into the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Really gently here. Inhale, hands towards the shins, creating a straight back. And exhale, plant the palms into the mat. Slowly stepping forward and lowering down all the way onto the mat. untucking the toes and pushing ourselves up into cobra pose, rotating the shoulders backwards, gazing forward. Inhale here, and exhale, lowering down, tucking the toes, pushing ourselves up into downward facing dog. Inhale deeply here, and exhale. Now inhale the right leg up into the sky, and exhale, bending the knee a little bit and letting the right shoulder drop towards the left side. Really opening the hip here. Shoulders are squared towards the front of your mat and your gaze is towards your toes. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale again. You can either stay here or follow me through this next movement. So exhale, dropping the right foot onto the left side, dropping the knees, and inhale your body up into a bow position. Inhale here, extending the right arm above your head. And exhale, slowly moving the right hand back onto the mat. Inhale, extending the right leg upwards into the sky. And exhale, stepping the right foot between our hands. Now, heel toe your foot towards the left hand. So it's on the opposite side of the mat. And slowly drop your right knee towards the right side. So it's parallel to your front body. Now here, you can either leave your left leg straight towards the back, or if you want to be a bit more gentle to your body and your hips are not that opened, you can take your left knee and move it a bit further forward. Make sure both feet are in a 90-degree angle with your shins to protect our knee. Now inhale forward, gaze forward, straight back, and exhale, bending forward a little bit. Make sure to put some weight onto your left hip as well, pressing it down, not just shifting towards the right side. And really feeling the stretch in the right outer hip. Inhale again. And exhale, maybe crawling the hands forward here. We're going to stay here for a little bit. So inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale deeply. And exhale, really fold, hinging from your hips, pressing the lower back down. And exhale. Inhale again. Really trying to reach the heart as far forward as possible. And exhale, bend down. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Now inhale, slowly walk your hands back towards your body, placing it next to your right leg, pushing yourself up a little bit, and stepping backwards into a plank position. Now lowering down either all the way onto the mat or shifting into upward facing dog. Inhale here and exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in here and exhale fully. All right, inhale the left leg up into the sky. And exhale, bending the knee and letting the left hip drop towards the right side. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Shoulders are square towards the front of your mat. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale again. And same as before, you can either stay here or in an exhale, drop the left foot onto the right side, lowering the hips a little bit. And on an inhale, pushing yourself up into bow position, extending the right leg and the left arm above your hip. Inhale deeply wherever you are. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale, slowly positioning the left hand onto the mat. Inhale the left leg up into the sky. And exhale, placing the left foot between your hands. All right, now wiggle the left foot towards the right side of your mat and slowly lowering the hip here. Now you can either extend your right leg straight on your mat or again shifting it towards the side. And now inhale straight back, gazing forward, and exhale, bending forward over your shin. Inhale again, and exhale. Shifting a little bit of your weight onto your right side body as well. Inhale again, shining the heart as far forward as possible. And exhale, fold. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Really releasing the hip here. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Inhale again. And exhale, fold down as far as possible. Now inhale, slowly walk the hands back towards your body, placing it on the sides of your mat. And slowly stepping your feet backwards into a high plank position. And on an exhale, lowering down, either all the way onto the mat, shifting into cobra or upward facing dog on an inhale. And exhale, pushing yourself back into downward facing dog. Inhale. That was my guitar. So inhale deeply here. And exhale everything out. Now inhale, gaze forward, bend the knees, and slowly walk towards the front of your mat. Inhale, creating a straight spine, placing the hands on your shins. And exhale, fold. Now inhale, rise up to standing, hands towards the ceiling. And exhale, palms together and hands in front of your heart. All right. Now we're going to take the left foot and just step it towards the side of our mat, coming into a white-legged stand, however far is comfortable for you. All right, we're going to interlace our fingers just like this On our back, extending the arms and rotating the shoulders back. Our legs are as strong as possible. Inhale, creating a straight spine, maybe gazing up a little bit. Tucking the tailbone under. And on an exhale, slowly bend and hinge from our hips, so our upper body is parallel to the ground. Our arms are extended on our back. We're gazing towards the ground. Inhale deeply here. And exhale, fold forward, letting the arms rise. Opening the shoulders here while opening the back of our legs. Inhale, straight back, shining the heart forward. And exhale, maybe bend a little bit deeper. Shoulders away from the ears here. Strong legs. Inhaling deep and exhale. Inhale again. And exhale, really from the hips, bending down. Pushing our lower back downwards. Inhale again. And exhale. Maybe a bit closer to the ground. Inhale again. And exhale. Now inhale, rise up so your upper body is parallel to the ground again. Exhale here. And inhale, rise up completely. Letting the arms go, maybe shaking them out a little bit. All right, now inhale, straight spine, shoulders away from the ears. We're staying where we are, placing the hands onto our hips. And exhale, fold forward again. So our upper body is again parallel to the ground, really hinging from the hips. Now on an inhale, we're going to take our index and our middle finger and place them around our big toes, grabbing it here, creating strong tension. Now inhale, creating a straight spine, shining the heart forward. And exhale, pulling ourselves down towards the ground. Inhale again, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, maybe pulling yourself a little bit further down. Inhale again. And exhale, really hinging from the hips, creating as much space in our back sides of our legs. Inhale deeply here. And exhale fully. Now on an inhale, place the hands onto the hips again and rise up all the way to standing. And on an exhale, twist the right foot forward towards the front of your mat and step the feet together. Now put your feet a bit more than hip distance apart and the feet in a 45-degree angle, so the toes are pointing outwards a little bit. Now on an inhale, raise the arms up into the sky, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, slowly bending down, moving down with our butts into a squat position while the hands are moving in front of our heart. Now here, take your elbows and place them inside both knees. And on an exhale, pushing into the palms and your knees outwards. Finding yourself in a yogic squat. If you want to see it in the front, this is what it's supposed to look like. Now inhale, rotating the shoulders back, shining the heart forward. Don't collapse in your back here. And exhale, really pushing the knees outwards, creating a lot of space in our inner hips. Inhale deeply. And exhale here. Maybe closing the eyes. Maybe giving yourself a little smile. Inhale again, straight back, heart is shining forward. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale, releasing the elbows and slowly coming onto our butt. All right, now extend your legs towards the front of your mat and maybe shaking your legs a little bit side to side or up and down. All right, creating a straight back here, taking the left foot and stepping it on the right side of our right thigh. We're going to take the right foot and move it close to our left butt cheek. And with a left, we're going to try to stack the knees onto one another, moving the left foot on the right side of our right butt cheek. All right. If your knees are here like this, a bit further up, that is totally fine, as long as you can feel the stretch in your left outer hip and your knees are not hurting. Wherever you are, find a couple of deep breaths. Inhale deeply, straight spine. And exhale. Make sure both of your sit bones are on the ground, especially the left side, since it tends to lift up here. So really shifting your weight onto the left hip a little bit. I like to keep my hands on my feet here. Inhale deeply, straight spine, maybe closing the eyes. And exhale. Inhale deeply into your left hip. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Just continue to take a couple of breaths here and try to be as still as possible. Just observing what kind of feelings or thoughts might pop into your head, but not letting them take you over. Continue to breathe deeply. I remember when I was starting with this stretch, I was completely lost. Totally had to get out of it as soon as possible because I felt so agitated. So it takes quite some time to get used to this. Now inhale deeply again. And exhale, release, extending both legs forward and just shaking them a little bit. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with the other side. So taking our right foot, stepping it on the left side of our left thigh, taking the left foot and moving the heel close to our right butt cheek and stacking the knees onto one another, moving the right heel close to our left side body. All right. Now wherever you are, maybe your foot is here or maybe your foot is still somewhere on your knee. That is totally fine. Just make sure that both your sit bones are on the mat and you're feeling somewhat of a stretch in your right hip. All right, now take a deep inhale here, grounding both sit bones onto the mat. And exhale deeply. Maybe closing the eyes again. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Inhale deeply. Finding your own deep breaths here. Maybe this is just too uncomfortable for you and you just want to get out of this position. That is totally fine. It is your practice that you're doing, not mine or anyone else's. So maybe if this is too much for you, just go into a child's position or any other stretch that you feel like doing. But just continue to breathe. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Grounding both sit bones onto the ground. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Inhale one more time. And exhale, slowly release. Wherever you are, just extending your legs towards the front of your mat and just shaking them out a little bit. Feeling the space that you've created through all of these stretches. All right, now inhale here with your legs grounded into the mat, straight forward, engaging your thighs as well, creating a straight spine and flexing the feet as well. So the toes are pointing your direction. Inhale deeply here, shining the heart forward. Look straight and exhale, placing your hands either on your thighs, on your shins, or maybe grabbing the feet. Inhale, shining the heart forward, trying to create a straight back here. Don't collapse into it. And exhale, maybe bending a little bit forward. Gentle stretch here. Don't overdo yourself. Gazing towards your thighs or your mat. Your knees down onto the ground, creating a straight spine. Inhale deeply, shining the heart forward, creating a straight back. Maybe pulling yourself forward a little. And exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, straight back, heart shines forward. And exhale, bend forward. Inhale again, shoulders away from the ears, heart shines forward. And exhale, folding forward. Really moving with our breath here. Inhale, heart shines forward, straight back, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, fold. Strong thighs here as well. Inhale, shining the heart forward. And exhale, fold. Inhale again, shining the heart forward. And exhale, fold. Stay here for a little bit, taking a couple of deep breaths. Inhale deeply. And exhale, fold. Inhale deeply one more time. And exhale. Now on an inhale, slowly walk the hands back towards your body, creating a straight back. Inhaling, extending the arms forward, straight back here. And on an exhale, slowly rolling down, little by little, into laying down onto our mat. Placing our arms onto the sides of our body, the palms facing upwards, the feet just falling towards the sides. Shoulder blades onto the mat. And simply releasing everything. Shavasana. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Letting everything release and grounding into the mat. Relaxing our facial muscles, our forehead, our cheeks, our chest, our arms, and our shoulders, our hips and legs and feet. And simply finding your breath here in this stillness. Slowly making your breaths a bit deeper. And maybe starting to wiggle our fingers and our toes, circling our wrists and our ankles, bringing movement back into our body. And maybe on an inhale, extending the arms over our head, stretching ourselves as if we're waking up from a nap. And maybe on an exhale, rolling yourself on your side and gently, with the eyes closed, pushing yourself up into a seated position, preferably the one that you started your practice with. Remaining the eyes closed, sitting in this cross-legged position with the palms facing upwards and a straight back. Inhale deeply here. And exhale fully. Inhale the arms up into the sky. And exhale, palms in front of the heart. Thank you everyone for participating in this practice today. I'm really grateful for it. Make sure to sign up for some of our other classes if you liked it. We're always happy about some feedback or maybe some reposts on Instagram as well. I wish you all a very, very beautiful day. Enjoy this beautiful beginning of spring and a beautiful week as well. And lots of health for Johanna so she can be here next week with you guys. All right. Thank you very much and have a beautiful day.